Charlotte, here are 4 of the immediate benefits of participating in this rigorous day-by-day exercise, which you can absolutely do while you keep doing your daily work, but it is a challenge. Of these 4 reasons, Charlotte, which for you would be your top reason if you were participating in the exercise and not facilitating it? Is it to gain practical skills, to learn from your peers, to receive feedback, or to develop critical thinking skills? And you can only choose one.
I'll choose number 2, rather.
To learn from peers.
I'll choose number 2.
All right. And if we could ask then in the chat, for everyone who's listening in the chat or online, let us know. You can type 1, 2, 3, or 4 into the chat. All right. Go ahead and type into the chat. All right. Okay. So we have 2, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. All right. Darling Ogbulu Peter chooses 4. All right, there's just too many to keep track of. Anas Chika, Adamu, Abdullahi, and just reading a few of the names, but I can see a preponderance of 2. So I don't know if that's you're biasing participants or if this is really the main motivation is to learn from peers facing similar challenges across from Nigeria. Just make sure that you know. Go ahead,
we can hear from one person. I just wanted to say we could hear from one person.
That would be great. That's a great idea.
Yeah. And tell us why if you chose 1, why you chose 1 if you chose 2. Okay, so you tell us which. Okay, Usman, please go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, Charlotte and Reda, for this kind of presentation, and thank you for giving me this kind of opportunity to express my opinion concerning these questions. First of all, my name is Usman Mamatukuru from Kano State, Nigeria. So my own option, I choose number 3, receive feedback. Actually, for all the participants who is following this kind of occasion since from the beginning, they have an experience. But at this time around, everybody will share his experience to his colleagues and he will get feedback. In getting feedback, he will know that his experience, is it on the right track? And if it is on the right track, another colleague will add another value or will make a correction so that he can adjust and correct his experience based on the previous experience he has. That is the reason why actually I choose number 3. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much indeed. Now,
hello, everyone.
Go ahead, please.
For me, I chose number 4, which is develop critical thinking skills, because in my opinion, it kind of encompasses the practical skills, learn from peers and receive feedback. As humans, you always think we know to a certain extent, but by the time when you get to experience other people, it develops your critical thinking and you know that, okay, this level that you are as a person or as a professional, there is always room for improvement and you can actually develop your critical thinking skills. That's why I chose 4.
Thank you very much indeed. Now remember, your participation doesn't just benefit you. It has the potential to improve health outcomes for children across Nigeria. There's also long-term career impact. Of course, those of you who are successful through the 2-week exercise will earn a certificate from TGLF and PHCDA and UNICEF. You'll also build your professional network, enhance your CV with demonstrated problem-solving skills, and position yourself for leadership roles in healthcare. There's also the real-world impact of participating in the exercise, and that is to develop actionable solutions. That's what we'll be focusing on every day. We gave you the day-by-day program. Every day you will be looking at a challenge that you face in your work, not theory or abstract ideas, but really practical knowledge you can use, grounded in your experience and the experience of all the other participating members in the collaborative. So Charlotte, here are 6 points, 6 recommendations for how to prepare for the exercise. Which of these would you say is most important for participants to pay attention to, especially those who've never participated in a peer learning exercise with the Geneva Learning Foundation?
I will go for number 1, whether review your work schedule and block out time for collaborative activities. And when we talk about collaborative activities, it's all the activities around the exercise.
Indeed. And I see, just to answer a question from an anonymous participant who asks, can I still submit my uncompleted application? Yes. So yes, that is to answer your question. So yes, reviewing your work schedule. I do agree, Charlotte. Sounds like step one. If there are other suggestions or how to prepare from experienced scholars and TGLF alumni ambassadors, please let us know. We have 5 tips for success, Charlotte. Which of these would be at the top of your list if you had to share? What's the most important? What's your top tip for participants joining the collaborative for the first time?
It seems as though my eyes keep going to number 1, whether start early on your project and peer reviews. Why? Do not procrastinate. Procrastination is the thief of time, and you never know when you want to submit late, your internet connectivity could play a bad turn on you and you will miss a deadline. And there are no extensions, so it's important to actually start early.
And Rebecca Bello, we know you start early, Rebecca Bello. We call Rebecca and others the early birds. Rebecca, would be great. I don't know if you're able to, but you have, of course, participated in many peer learning exercises of the Geneva Learning Foundation. You are a TGLF alumna ambassador. We'd love to hear from you. What's your top recommendation, top tip? If you're not able to speak to us, that's fine. All right, maybe Rebecca is not available currently, but she did share this. And Brahim Mahamad Salim says, could we still register ourselves? Yes, indeed. There is the link to join is posted. Just look on the Geneva Learning Foundation's website, or you type Nigeria Immunization Collaborative. Now, remember, this collaborative is really also an investment in your professional growth and in the health of Nigerian children.